The green stuff, he's got to watch that. The 54, of course, is Veda Pratama up into third place. A very close third start for all these guys. It really is building up into something special. I wonder whether Pratama and...
At least as Ariarte says, no way! These two are very close childhood friends. They broke...
as well.
So 3 riders down on the first turn. Agustin Nelly, and that was nearly a couple of other riders down.
Ariarte can break away.
Yeah,
Christian Daniel said he didn't get into the groove.
Not racing each other all along, and as they're getting all involved, it is Pratama who goes through into the lead. That was Karpushin and Pratama, wasn't it?
That's right, Veda. There was really not room for that. Quickly enough yesterday, up the inside of the number 11 is David Gonzalez. And this, using every inch of road all over the place there, but absolutely superb stuff from Veda to go up the inside of Karpushin, but he tried it. They got away with it. Anyway, it still is. Christian Daniel said he didn't get into the groove quickly enough in the wet yesterday and was determined to do it today. He is now. Ega Pratama, as you said, Matt, the other two are mucking each other up, and Veda just took advantage of that. Absolutely superb. Brian Ariarte that leads. Karpushin looking for a way up the inside. There is no possibility there. Brian Ariarte cuts in the groove right behind Brian Ariarte.
Wow, look at this. Christian, this is super impressive. He's
with the cleanest overtaking move up the inside. Wonderful stuff.
We just passed the point.
Across his nose very nicely and holds on to the lead.
Well then, so 3 riders down at the first turn. Agustin Nelly was not just quick in the wet as he was yesterday. He's quick in the dry too. That's where he got his first podium at the start of the year in the circuit yesterday, where Karpushin's race came undone. Yaroslav, the number 17, he's the other one down with Fernandez, as you rightly pointed out, Peter, with Pons. They come across the line there to complete lap 1. It will be F, and we now have a 1, 2, 3. It looked like Veda was trying to break away at the start of it, up into 13th on this one. He was actually nerfed wide by Marco Morelli yesterday. That's why Morelli, the Argentinian, got Ariarte from Karpushin, from Pratama, Thompson, Gonzalez, Benya Fernandez, Singapong there in 7th. They've caught him right back up. Will we see any kind of moves in towards 2A and 2B? Daniel, his long lap penalty, but all cleanly through today. Look at the number 7, Benya Fernandez going round the outside. 7th place too.
And Veda Pratama does not want to hang in there. Karpushin goes up the inside. Veda Pratama tries
looking towards the inside, but thinks better of it.
And Marco Morelli was well off in the green stuff.
At the final corner, he's up from 13th on the grid.
To go past both of them, can't quite do it, but he does pick up 2nd place. Brian Ariarte hangs on to the lead to go down the hill. Sitting the first corner on that time, so we had some track limits warnings yesterday. They've got to watch that.
It already up into the podium positions.
And Benya Fernandez, of course, he's already had a win, but it's Veda Pratama who has pushed aside the white helmeted man from Kyrgyzstan.
Towards turn 3 they come then. 54 leads
in race 2 at Le Mans, so we know he has pace, but he's been a bit disappointing the last couple of races, obviously trying to put that right to take 2nd place.
Well, it was a clean getaway for just about everybody initially. The jump at 1, 70, 95, 11, 34 of Mitani, 6th place, Singapore, 7.
Veda Pratama, the 54, alongside Brian Ariarte on the 51, and up.
First of all was pretty good from Karpushin, but then it was Ariarte just let the brakes off. But here's what great stuff from him. Karpushin up from 8th place to 7th. As he's all...
The inside is the 50 of Carter Thompson, the Australian.
And look at the 13 of Hakim Danish as well. What happened towards the back? It looked like it was Fernandez who hit the back of also overtaken Singapore now as well. Danish not making the progress that he needs to be making at this stage of the... Well, the series leader has managed to pick all their pockets nearly and up in towards 2nd or 3rd place. Looked like Agustinelli there and taking the hapless Joel Pons with him.
Right.
Season.
Right, and Danny Rebalta was saying that it's a case of make haste slowly.
Now Brian Ariarte snatches the lead right back from Carter Thompson.
Obviously they all got up and got away with it because we didn't, down here with these stop and go corners, you can't go in. The temptation is to rush in late on the brakes, get it stopped.
That was a brilliant set of moves.
Absolutely, and everybody, there's only 3. Situation has been cleared. That's good to know. Right,
so the climb up, we have Pratama.
Then turn, and he says you just screw yourself up completely. You cannot get out of the corner well. What's your rider like? 3 seconds covering the whole grid at the moment. So 51, it is Brian Uriarte with the advantage.
In the lead then from Uriarte and Karpushin. David Gonzalez behind.
Brian Uriarte, who knows what he's doing. He's a little bit slower into the corner, but much quicker coming out.
Got a well then, through the chicanes they come. It is the 51 in them as well.
Yeah, there was never. Veda just looked, didn't he, right from the start, that he was not going to hang around.
Hand it to Beñat Fernandez, the number 7. He's up from 24th on the grid to 11th in base. From the 7, you've also got Singapong back there, the number 85. He's up from
waiting there. He's taken the lead, but he's already under pressure. And he's passed by Karpushin up the inside, around the outside.
Basically 1 lap. That is a heck of a great progression from the young Spaniard.
Yeah, he's
20th on the grid, Peter. Goodness gracious me.
Well, I think, you know, it looks so. It is Brian Uriarte to take the lead. The 51 is Uriarte. Karpushin on 17 in second place. He's already won 1 race and has got also a 3rd this year. In the inside comes Christian Daniel to take the lead. Oh, and there's the 7. What a great move from Beñat Fernandez. Goes past Uriarte and into the lead. Veda slots in, and he's trying to take it back again. But no, Brian Uriarte hangs on to the lead. In fact,
that was absolutely brilliant, wasn't it? So Veda goes from 1st to 3rd position.
Absolutely wonderful mood going into the climbing right-handers of Varabiata 1 and 2. Veda loses 3rd place.
This is a completely different kind of position as Daniel will come across the line leading this race. Veda looks just behind him. Now in 1st and 3rd place now in this race. You've got the 2 winners from the World Supersport 300 race than we saw yesterday. Riders so much closer. The fastest rider on track last time around was Ramadi. They do a bit of a twitch. You're allowed to do once, but you can't do it twice, 3 times, etc. They come to 100 championship last weekend. Fernandez and Thompson taking a win apiece. Really good stuff. Carrying through yesterday's 2nd place finisher, the 32, up into 7th place, now 6th as he over towards turn 1. It's going to be Uriarte leading the way. Veda up the inside of Christian Daniel. That confidence. Beñat up 12 places. Singapong in 5th though, up 15. It takes Carter Thompson in towards turn 1. He's just behind Beñat Fernandez, the number 7, for 5th place. Once again, so his lead was rather short-lived.
Yeah, and they're broken away. The group is broken away. Yaroslav Karpushin.
Places. What a ride this is by the Thai rider.
Absolutely. You can see how close the whole grid still is.
That was a big touch between Uriarte and Gonzalez.
And Karpushin it is who's taken. He's back there in 6th place, and that's the rest of the field. I wonder if we go around ready to complete lap 2.
What happened here? This was the move.
And up the lead, absolutely superb stuff. Ega Pratama, it goes inside him and up the hill. He's a leading group of 5 are going to hang on to it.
Gonzalez had a big twitch to the front end then.
He did, didn't he?
From Beñat Fernandez, yeah, there you go. Just hung it out wide, extra throttle and switched it straight through up the.
Very hard place to pass, but he does it. Ega Pratama takes the lead with